Alright, hello and welcome back to the Bob Cave. First and foremost, happy Halloween. Thank you guys for joining me here today. My favorite holiday of the year happens to be Halloween, and yeah, hey. Plan on getting some horror movie watches in. That's normal for me though. And just kicking back, enjoying the day. Getting the stream in as well. So, here we are, as I said, getting ready to live stream here. Gonna get it started with this new episode here. This is season 4, episode number 39 of my WWE 2K23 old school universe mode. We're back at it live. We're playing WWF Primetime Wrestling. This one is from September 9th, 1991. Let's get into it. Let's start this show. This one is hosted by Bobby the Brain Heenan and Sean Mooney. Bobby Heenan has the Real World Championship belt. Yes, you heard me correctly. The Real World Championship. And he says that the Real World Champion will be in later on the show. So, match number 1. And for you, those of you that don't know, you will know very shortly. Let's get into this. The first match we're going to play is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat taking on Colonel Mustafa. Let's get it started. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, hey man, down below, that's where you're going to find me, the B-O-B, baby. Let's do it. Kicking it live. I want to thank all you community creators out there, past, present, future, then, now, and forever. Cannot do this without you guys. So let's get into this. The Dragon taking on Colonel Mustafa. Let's head down to the ring and get this one started. Steamboat driven down with the STO by Mustafa. The Colonel off to a fast start, side belly to belly. And a gut buster. Steamboat's in trouble here. Working a leg now of the Dragon. Went for a running crossbody, not today. Mustafa, headbutt. Elbow drop. This has been all Mustafa thus far. There we go, countered by the Dragon. Overhand chop. Back chop, some overhand chops again. Cross chop. Dragon arm wrench. Mustafa rolling through, rolling out of it, and a beautiful arm drag. Mustafa now kick to the gut. Another one on the Dragon. Into a short arm. Rake in the eyes. And the Dragon working him over. Nice combo there by the Dragon. Mustafa to the floor, and the Dragon out over the top rope after him. A crossbody to the floor. And the Dragon throwing him back in the ring. And Ricky back in. Got him up, and a pile driver. And here we go, the Dragon going for a pin on Mustafa. Here's the pin, 1, 2. Oh, rope break, got the hand on the rope. Referee called it. And the Dragon now going to work on Colonel Mustafa. Here we go. Arm wrench. Gonna lift him up. What awesome strength by the Dragon, and arm ringer flip there. A big elbow drop. The Dragon is staying on top of Mustafa here. Suplex up and over. And the Colonel right back on his feet. Right into some strikes. From Steamboat. Steamboat with that double arm chicken wing. Got it. What awesome strength by the Dragon. And Ricky the Dragon going for the pin. After Mustafa did not submit. 1, 2. Not enough. Colonel Mustafa running shoulder block. And he's choking out the Dragon now. Gutbuster. Mustafa going to town. Arm wrench and an elbow to follow through with it. The Dragon with the counter. Shots to the gut now by the Dragon. And Mustafa firing back. The Dragon fighting out of it. Flapjack DDT. And a cover after that counter. And a kick out at 2. And the Dragon again. That double arm chicken wing. No! Mustafa had it scouted. Nice counter there by Mustafa. Mustafa. That side belly to belly. And a counter again by the Dragon. Shots to the leg. Running clothesline. A jumping clothesline there. And the Dragon wants him up. The Dragon gonna know. Mustafa caught him. Colonel Mustafa caught him. And the Dragon, small package. Referee out of position. 1, 2, not enough. Elbow to the top of the head. The Dragon now firing back. Leaping clothesline again by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Colonel rolling to the floor. Dragon out after him. Dragon pile driver on the floor. Connecting. That might be enough to finish him off. Ricky gonna throw him back in. And here's the pin. 1, 2, and a 2. Just a 2 count. Dragon hitting the ropes. Driving down with that double axe. And a fist drop, nobody home. Mustafa running clothesline. Taking a Dragon over the top rope and all the way out to the floor. Big mistake there, taunting though. Here we go, the Dragon. Double arm chicken wing, got it. Up and down. And here's a pin by the Dragon. Come on, use your resiliency, buddy. Yes, alright. Now it's crossbody time. The Dragon waiting for him. Got caught again. Mustafa not playing no games. Breaking the eyes. Scoop and a slam by Colonel Mustafa. Running crossbody by Steamboat. That might be enough. 1, 2, 3. Steamboat got him. Running crossbody. Defeating Colonel Mustafa. He's going to get a crossbody in one way or another. Let's look at some highlights here. That double arm chicken wing. Hooking Colonel Mustafa. Not once but twice. Steamboat got it locked in multiple times. That running crossbody right there. That's what finished off Colonel Mustafa. 1, 2, and 3. And there you have it. Your winner. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. This Dragon breathes fire, baby. 4-star matchup. Let's move on to the next one. After this match, The Undertaker and Paul Bearer are in studio guest. And then we get a recap of Macho Man and Liz, their reception, where Undertaker was essentially the hero of the day, stopping the snake, that Jake the Snake presented as a present, as a gift for Miss Elizabeth. Undertaker the hero, turning babyface. Okay, match number 2. We have the Bushwhackers taking on Dwayne Gill and Barry Hardy. We don't have Dwayne Gill or Barry Hardy, but we do have the Bushwhackers, and they're going to get the win here over Eric and Axiom. Alright, match number 3, we got Hercules in action. Hercules, along with Slick, is taking on Phil Apollo. And Hercules is, of course, going to get the win here. We got him taking on Otis. Then we got Jimmy the Anvil Neidhart in action. He is taking on the Brooklyn Brawler. Here we got him taking on Akira Tozawa. And the Anvil is going to get the dub. We get an update with Mean Gene Okerlund. And then we have the in-studio guest, ladies and gentlemen, yes, the real world champion, the Nate Champa, woo! Ric Flair. Yes, the former WCW World Heavyweight Champion is here live in the studio with that belt. Yes. Match number 6, we have IRS taking on the Texas Tornado. And it is going to basically be a win for the Texas Tornado. Kerry Von Erich is going to win this one by DQ, while IRS puts the referee in front of him to take a strike. Yes, so. Alright, match number 7, we got Pat Tanaka along with Mr. Fuji taking on the Superfly Jimmy Snuka. We're going to play this one as the Superfly. Alright. As always, I want to take the time to thank you guys for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you so much. Cannot do this without you guys and your continued support here. Thank you so much. As I said, I appreciate it. Alright. And as this loads, fear not, we will be playing 2 matches for WCW. And then we're going to be playing 2 for World Class this week because UWF is a Christmas show. But we'll talk a little bit more about that once we get there. Okay, so here we go. The Superfly taking on Pat Tanaka. Tanaka with the counter. Snuka with the counter. Both men seasoned veterans. Bad suplex by Tanaka. Tanaka connecting with the elbow drop. Swinging neck breaker. Running drop kick. And nobody home on that crossbody to the floor. Snuka sidestepped him. The Superfly now looking to take control. No, Tanaka taking control. Throwing Superfly into the guardrail. Working the arm. And Superfly thrown back in. Tanaka in control. Pat Tanaka headed up top. Nobody home on that elbow drop. And here we go. Superfly setting him up. Superfly with the suplex. Tanaka back on his feet, running crossbody there by the Superfly. Tanaka getting back up. Superfly looking to stretch his face. Both men colliding. Superfly getting the best of them. Multiple strikes. And a counter. Monkey flip. Got it. Here's a cover. And a kick out. Just to 1. Nobody home. Fifth strike. Snuka with that run and attack. Running crossbody. Nice shot there by the Superfly. Snuka now trying to take advantage. Tanaka with the counter. Tanaka. Pile driver on the Superfly. Swinging neck breaker, and Tanaka is taking control. Tanaka headed up top. Went for an elbow again. Superfly out of the way. Superfly taking him down. Nobody home on that double axe. And a neck breaker by Tanaka. Not enough. A near fall though on the Superfly. Swinging neckbreaker again by Tanaka. And Tanaka here, just being smart, keeping Superfly off the top rope where he is comfortable, keeping him on the mat where Tanaka's comfortable. And Tanaka, he keeps heading to the top here. He has not connected with one diving move yet. I don't know why he keeps going up, but he keeps insisting on going up, and right there he got down. Smart move, I guess, on Tanaka's part. And there we go, Superfly counters, multiple elbows to the gut. Superfly taking him down one more time. Manhattan drop. Headbutt by Superfly. And Tanaka rolling to the outside. Smart move by Tanaka. Crossbody, nobody home. Back suplex. Superfly rolling to the floor. Tanaka back up top again. Tanaka looking to fly, connected with that elbow drop. And Snuka back in. Snuka with that takedown. Jumping knee drop edge that split Tanaka open. Snuka with the fat body drop. And the Superfly's on fire. Counter by Tanaka. Tanaka. Arm wringer in that back kick. He caught him with that back kick. No, I hit resiliency. Come on. God damn it. Tanaka caught him with that back kick, getting the win. Alright, we're just gonna submit and have Superfly win it. All good. 2.5 star matchup. Rematch and sim. And hey, as you know, we normally don't go back and play them. I knew it, man. Once he started getting momentum. Here goes Tanaka. Alright, quit the match. And we're gonna sim it. Superfly gonna win it. Alright, then we got... After that, the in-studio guests are the WWF Tag Team Champions, the Legion of Doom. Then we cut to a Coliseum home video from SummerSlam, the 6-man tag featuring Power and Glory with Warlord taking on the Texas Tornado, Davey Boy Smith, and the Dragon. Then we go to the barbershop with Ted DiBiase and Sherry, and they're talking about the Intercontinental title match at SummerSlam. Match number 8, we have Mark Thomas versus the Warlord. Warlord is going to get the win here over Mark Thomas. We got him facing Julius Creed. And then we have match number 9, the Big Boss Man, taking on Dwayne Evans. He's taking on Angel here, and Big Boss Man's going to get the win. Alright, now we're going to head over to WCW. We're going to set up that show, and then we're going to play 2 matches on that. Alright, let's head on over. Alright, next show. Like I said, set it up and play. Alright, let's edit. Customize participants here. We're gonna do Michael Hayes and Jimmy Garvin, the Freebirds. I can't remember who I did for our Firebreaker chip on this one and our Todd Champion, but we had someone in place here, some enhancement guys. Let's see, we'll do Veer. And we'll do Elton. There we go. We'll do Elton and we'll do his partner, the Kid. That works for me. Okay, then we got the Diamond Stud in action. We'll have this stud take on Veer. How about that? diamond stud there. Scott Hall taking on Veer. Then we got the Z-Man in action. Alright, Humberto. Perfect. Alright, Oz is up next. Oz is in action. Big sexy Kevin Nash. Alright, welcome to Oz. Is that Cruz? No, I'm slipping. I'm tripping, okay. Let's get some enhancement guys here. Giovanni works for me. Okay. And we got Kevin Sullivan in action. Alright, let's get some enhancement. And we may have to recycle some guys here. Do Dragunov, the current US heavyweight champion. In real time, baby. He's an enhancement guy here, though. Alright, next up we got Barry Windham. Alright. Yeah, we'll do Joe Gacy against Barry. That's cool with me. Barry Windham. I'm gonna say Joe Gacy. Perfect. Okay. Then we got Stinger in action. The current US heavyweight champion in this universe mode and in this time period in 1991. The man called Sting. We'll do Sting against Mace. How about that? A bigger opponent. Okay, Mace. Alright, match 8, we got Johnny B. Bad in action. Here goes Johnny B. Bad. Johnny. And let's stick to the J. We'll do Tinder. That's cool with me. Alright, and then the main event, we got PN News in action. Yo baby, yo baby, yo. Alright, PN. We'll do Gnome. Perfect, and PN News, bam. Alright. Let's get this one started. We're gonna play the Barry Windham match and the Stinger match. Let's rock. Alright, let's start the show. Alright, and the first match, well, first off, this WCW is from September 7th, 1991. This is World Championship Wrestling, and the match number 1 is for the US Tag Team titles as the Patriots, Firebreaker Chip and Todd Champion take on the Fabulous Freebirds, Michael P.S. Hayes and Jimmy Garvin. And the Patriots are going to get the win here. Match number 2, we got the Diamond Stud in action. He is taking on Ken Kendall. Stud is going to get the win. Then we go to the WCW Control Center with Paul E. Dangerously. And match number 3, 1/3 of the 6-man tag team champions, the Z-Man, is taking on Rick Jones. And Z-Man's going to win. We got him taking on Humberto here. Z-Man getting a dub. Then we got match number 4, Jamie McKinnon versus Oz. Oz is going to get the win. Big sexy Kevin Nash getting the dub. Ah, damn it, I totally left off a match. I messed up. It's all good, though. Okay, Match number 5, we got Lynn Fields taking on Kevin Sullivan. Kevin Sullivan, we got him taking on Dragunov here. And Sullivan going to get the win. Match number 6, the match we forgot, should be the WCW Tag Team Champions, the Enforcers, Arn Anderson and Larry Zbyszko, taking on Scott Sandalini, and I don't know his tag team partner who it was, so the Enforcers won that match, though, needless to say. Match number 7 on the show, we got Barry Windham taking on Snake Watson, and we're going to have Barry Windham. We're going to play this one as good old Barry. Alright, and as this loads up, I want to take the time to thank all you community creators out there, past, present, future, then, now, and forever. Cannot do this without you guys. I do plan on, I've been debating on updating this roster onto the 2K25. I have 2K25 on the PS5 and the 4, and the 4 is just sitting idle, not doing nothing. So I've been debating, but I mean, we are getting to a point where we're gonna start needing some different guys. So I've been debating on going that route and then just doing away with the World Class Championship Wrestling and the UWF, because they're both about to be, let's face it, at their wit's end, essentially. Alright, Barry starting off the suplex and then a knee drop following through. Windham now from the middle rope. Flying elbow drop, connecting from that middle rope. And then a standing elbow drop by Barry. Barry in control right now. Barry, of course, been feuding with his former tag team partner, Lex Luger, wanting to get that WCW World Championship from him. Alright, Gacy back in. Windham now. Big right, just split up in Gacy. Windham setting him up again. Suplex. Gacy out the back door. Windham counters. Windham running DDT. Knee lift by Barry Windham. Windham's all over Joe Gacy here. Gacy hasn't had a chance, and he's getting his face rubbed into the mat, followed up with an elbow drop. Windham in complete control right now. Knife head chop. Big right. Hooking on, no. That body drop. And a kick out. DDT by Gacy, trying to take advantage now. Nice suplex. Gacy making an attempt at coming back here off the ropes. Went for a leg drop, not today. Windham missed the lariat. Gacy with the DDT and Barry split open. Another DDT. Gacy like a hitman working for Lex Luger here. And Gacy with that back rake. Taking over, power bomb to the floor. Gacy from the top. Wanting Windham to get up. DDT from the top. Not letting me reverse anything. Leg drop. It finally gave me the prompt and I was too busy complaining, goddammit. Gacy! Neckbreaker! And Gacy throwing Windham back into the ring. Joe headed up top. Flying elbow drop connecting. Kick out. And Wyndham just hammering away, having his way now. Big right on Gacy. Off the into the corner. Went for a clothesline. Got hit with the back elbow. Wyndham saying that's it. DDT. Got it. Wyndham planning him with that DDT. Would that be enough? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Joe Gacy. Wyndham throwing him into the corner. Here we go. Superplex time. If Wyndham connects, this is it for Gacy. And that's it. Nailed it. Wyndham rolling him over. Referee in position. 1, 2. No! Gacy kicking out. Joe Gacy kicked out of the superplex. Wyndham countered. Wyndham double leg. Hooking him one. No, got a rope break. Clothesline into the corner. Wyndham. Bad suplex. And it covered right after it. The veteran trying to put away Gacy any way he can. Bad body drop. Stretching his face. Big bad suplex. And Wyndham again with the cover. Got him. Barry getting the win after that big time back suplex right here. Let's look at some highlights. That big DDT connecting the superplex, of course, if we're going to see that. Yes, the big time superplex. Gacy managed to kick out, but he didn't kick out that big back suplex by big Barry Windham. Talking about Barry Windham. 2 and 3, and Barry Windham getting the win. Alright, so we're going to play one more here on WCW, and then we're going to head into World Class Championship Wrestling. Before we do that, after that 3.5 star matchup, we're going to take a brief intermission. Go ahead, get up, stretch, use the bathroom, get a drink, take a smoke, do whatever you got to do, but come right back here, Jack. I'll be right back. We got 3 more matches to go, so stay tuned, baby. Be right back. back into it, Jack. We're back at it. Alright. So after that match, the world champion, WCW world champion Lex Luger, Mr. Hughes, and Harley Race beat down Barry Windham. And Ron Simmons comes out and aids Barry Windham. So Barry Windham beat down and Ron Simmons coming to his help. Alright, now we're going to move into match number 8. We got the United States Heavyweight Champion Sting in action, taking on Tim Fry. And we're going to play this one as Sting. We got him taking on Mace here. Alright, here we go as it loads up as always. I want to take the time to thank all you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. Thank you guys so much. We got Sting and Mace in action. Here we go. Luthes press by Mace, starting off quick. Sting's already hurt. Look at this. Beating my man Sting down. Running DDT by Stinger. Counter by Mace. Counter by Sting. Back kick to the gut. Sting again. Running DDT once more. Mace hurt now. DDT again. Oh, DDT all day, son. Stinger right now all over Mace. To the outside he goes. Sting. Crossbody to the floor. And Mace is in the red already. Stinger. Jumping body splash. A 747 out on the outside. Stinger trying to throw him back in. Mace with the counter. Mace with a running calf kick. Sting going to work. Sting with a sleeper. Drop kick by Sting. Stinger headed up top. A shot by Mace. Double axe by Sting. A flying double axe by Sting. Sting looking for a body splash. Nobody home. Sting at the back. Chop block on the big man. And Stinger going to work now. On the legs. The legs and the lower back. Stinger trying to take the big guy out. Stinger hitting the ropes. Nobody home. Sting counters. Forearm. Needed a gut. And a headlock takeover by Mace. Irish whip. Des press right off the ropes. Sting being manhandled now by the bigger Mace. And a kick out. Multiple knees now by Mace. Needed a face. Sting back on his feet. Sleeper. Sting fighting out of it. Jawbreaker. That DDT again, baby. And Stinger waiting for him to get up. The double leg. Scorpion. Deathlock. Here we go. Not enough damage done yet, I get it. Into the corner. Stinger, Irish whipping him to the far side. Stinger, splash, nobody home. Sting catching him. Power slam. Sting, back body drop again. Mace catching the leg, dragon screw leg whip. Forearm to the back. Off the ropes, went for a spear, not today. Stinger, double leg. Caught him, could be too close to the rope, I don't know. Sting got him. Scorpion deathlock, he had no choice but to tap out. Ow! And now you call Sting getting the win. Let's look at some highlights. Stinger missing that flying body splash. Nobody home on that. Mace missing the spear. Stinger grabbing the ropes, holding back a second, and catching him right here. Double leg. And much more experienced Stinger turning him over. The former world champion locking in the Scorpion Deathlock. Stinger making him tap. Alright, the man called Sting 3.5-star matchup. Sting getting the win. After this matchup, Paul Lee interviews U.S. champion Sting. And a present arrives. It's a female with a note from Cactus Jack. Match number 9, we got Johnny B. Bad with Teddy Long taking on Chris Sullivan. Johnny B. Bad is going to get the win. Alright, match number 10, we got Lou Fabiano taking on PN News. And PN News is going to get the win. After that, Jim Ross interviews Barry Windham and Ron Simmons. And now we're going to head over to World Class Championship Wrestling. Like I said, we don't have nothing for UWF this week except basically a Christmas show. So we're going to play 2 here on World Class. Yeah, and we'll do we're going to do the match with Gina Hernandez. See right there, that kind of got me because that's the main event right here, but we're not going to do that yet. Alright, our first one, we got Tyler Bate in action, and we're going to get rid of Trick. We're going to throw Iceman in here. Iceman King Parsons. Match number 2, we got Gina Hernandez in action. Gina. Let's get them. Yeah, we could do T-Bar, why not? Okay, then we got a big 6-man tag with the Von Erichs. Oh, not a normal, damn it. A tag team, there we go. Alright, a 6-man tag with the Von Erich brothers and their cousin. So we got Kevin and Kerry and Lance. So Lance, Kerry and Kevin. Where is it Mike in this one? I don't think Mike is back yet at this point in time. Alright, taking on Michael. Oh, Buddy. And Terry. Alright. And then the main event, We got the Texas title on the line. We got the grappler taking on Brian Diaz, defending that title. All right. Alright, let's save it. Alright, so this is World Class Championship Wrestling from January 18th, 1986. It's from the Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas. Our first match is Jack Victory taking on Iceman King Parsons. The Iceman is going to get the win over Jack Victory. We got him taking on Tyler Bate here. Next up, we got Gino Hernandez taking on Tommy Montana. Tommy Montana, baby. Distant cousin to Tony. Alright, we're going to play this one as Gino Hernandez. Alright, here we go. The bell is rung. Gino headed outside the ring. And he's pulling T-Bar out. Gino power slam on the floor. And Gino trying to make quick work here of T-Bar. Already got the man injured on the floor. Snapmare. And a quick knee drop. Lightning quick knee drop there by Gino Hernandez. Now jumping knee drop, nobody home. Running big boot. Choke toss. A backpack stunner, got it. Damn it. Net breaker by Gino. Right into a boot. T-Bar trying to take advantage. Hernandez fighting him off. Running back elbow by Gino. And a fist drop. Measured fist drop there. Gino unloading. We got some forearm shots to the back. Missing the running double axe, and T-Bar did not miss that running big boot. Into the boot again. Counter by Hernandez. Into the corner. And T-Bar meeting him with some back elbows. T-Bar headed up top. Nobody home on that flying body splash. Gino going for a pin after that miss. Got it too. Smart move by Gino. Shot to the gut. Hernandez now working him over with some strugs. Back elbow by T-Bar. Half Nelson suplex. Dropping Gino right on the back of his head. Went for it again. Not a smart move when it comes to Gino. Got caught with the back body drop. Went for a pile driver. Nice counter there by T-Bar. T-Bar with a deadlift. Sit down powerbomb. What awesome strength by this big man. And T-Bar setting up Gino. Gino knocked to the outside after that shoulder block. That big shoulder thrust taking him to the floor. Gino countering. Clothesline by Hernandez. Scooping him up. Front backbreaker on the floor. Gino throwing him back into the ring. Now Gino looking to finish him off. Scoop slam. Here we go. Here comes that back elbow from the middle rope. Driving it down right into the chest of T-Bar. Here's a pin. 1, 2, 3. Good night. Gino Hernandez victorious. And let's look at some highlights right here. Gino just driving that back elbow right into the heart of T-Bar. Getting that 1, that 2, and that 3. Gino Hernandez victorious. 3-star matchup. Let's exit here. After this match, the gentleman Chris Adams comes out and attacks Gino Hernandez. So former tag team champions going at it. And then we have match number 3, our 6-man tag match. We got the Von Erichs taking on the Freebirds, and the Von Erichs are going to get the win as Kevin Von Erich pins Mike. So Michael P.S. Hayes taking the pin. And then we're going to play this main event for the Texas Heavyweight title. We got that grappler taking on Brian Diaz. Of course, the grappler here defending his title against Diaz. Alright, so this main event, and like I said, we're just going to sim one match for UWF, but we'll walk through what was on that holiday show. Year-end show for UWF. Alright, and as this loads up once again, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Here we go. Main event time. Brian Diaz throwing the grappler into the ref. Got a 1 count off that German suplex. Diaz, of course, the rookie here, taking on the veteran, driving him down with that armbar. That armbar takedown. Needed it back. Diaz off to a fast start here against the grappler. Headlock takeover. And driving that arm. Elbow drop down into that arm. Diaz in control. Into the corner, pulling him back into a back elbow. Shoulder block there by the grappler. Slamming his arm into the mat. The grappler, the back body drop. Elbow drop, the elbow to the head. Diaz rolling to the floor. The grappler in control right now. Hoping to keep things that way. Here at the Sportatorium here in Dallas. Shoulder block again. And the grappler with an elbow drop. One more time, yes. The grappler taking advantage of the much younger Brian Diaz. From the middle rope now, the grappler nailing a flying double axe. Diaz back on his feet. Headlock punch by the grappler. And a waist lock, no. Counter, arm drag counter there by Diaz. Diaz looking for a suplex. The grappler's up and out the back door. Chop block on Diaz. Irish whip. Going for a hip toss and connecting. Stomp to the head now by Diaz. Multiple strikes, Brian Diaz all over the grappler. Shot to the gut, no counter. And the grappler, the Dirty Deeds DDT. Might be enough. Not quite. Going for a pin again after that elbow. And the grappler, what's he doing here? He exposed that top rope, that top turnbuckle. And he's doing it again on this other corner. Into the corner. That exposed turnbuckle. Diaz pulling him back into multiple short arm clotheslines. And a third connecting. Jawbreaker. Diaz fighting out of that powerbomb attempt. And the grappler trying to walk him over to the corner, hit him against it again. Big rights by Diaz, firing back. Brian Diaz, Irish whip off the ropes. Diaz with that back body drop of his own. Jawbreaker. Diaz got caught. Diaz counters. Diaz with a backbreaker on the grappler. Whew. And a counter by the grappler, yes. Takedown. The grappler, a snap suplex. This son of a bitch. Stay in the ring, you little bastard. The grappler measuring him. He's loading that boot. He got it. He just put him up on that shot. And oh my, Diaz somehow kicking out, double leg. Got a rope break. Shoulder block. The grappler loading it one more time. Loading the boot. Got it. Nailed him with that loaded boot. Referee in position. 1, 2. No! Brian Diaz again. Back body drop. Grappler. Dirty Deeds. The pin. One more time. 1, 2, 3. And the grappler successfully retains the Texas Heavyweight Championship. What a match right here, catching him with that Dirty Deeds front DDT. And Diaz thought he had him after he hit the backbreaker. Wasn't quite enough, but that loaded boot, not once but twice, wasn't enough to finish off Diaz. And then he finally nailed him with the last Dirty Deeds, putting a nail in the coffin. And there you have it. The grappler successfully retaining the Texas Heavyweight Championship here. Alright, so that was the main event here for World Class. That was a 4-star matchup. We're going to head over to UWF. We're just going to set up one match. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to sim. It don't matter who it is against, who it is for. Nothing happened this week. It's just a recap show of the year, the end of year show here. So that's gonna do it for World Class. And now we're heading over to UWF. Let's just edit the matches. Man, I got a stacked show here, huh? Yeah, none of these are gonna be used. Okay, custom match. Just gonna do a one-on-one. We just do Butch Reed. Taking on Jinder. Works for me, okay. Alright, so as I said, this is the end of year recap for UWF. This is UWF episode number 40. It is from December 20th, 1986, and like I said, it's just a year-end show. It is a Christmas special. So we get a video package of Terry Bam Bam Gordy, who is currently injured. Happy holidays from Hacksaw and the Fantastics. Joel Watts wishes his dad a Merry Christmas. We get a video package on the stars of UWF. We get Santa Saw, who is Hacksaw Jim Duggan in a Santa Claus outfit, and he wants to wish everyone holiday wishes along with Chavo Guerrero Sr. And we get a Winter Wonderland video package and wishes from the UWF roster. So that's going to end it for this show. We're just going to sum this one here. Butch Reed going to get the win over Jinder. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for episode number 39, season 4 of my WWE 2K23 Old School Universe mode. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, hey man, down below, that's where you're going to find me, the B.O.B. baby. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all your wonderful community creations, past, present, future. Then, now, and forever. Cannot do this without you guys. And until we meet again, my friends, this is the Bob signing out. Thanks for watching.